Hey everyone, how we
Hello.
doing?
Hey guys.
Welcome on in to episode 19 of the Good Luck Have Fun podcast. I'm Ben,
I'm Dan.
And I'm James.
and today we're going to be talking about video games, believe it or not.
Aye.
Yo, is that what we do here?
We do that all
Video
the time.
games, man. I know, but not just video games. We're going to be talking about this year in video games.
Yes,
Some of our
a year
faves.
in video games.
Some of our faves, some that we've maybe not liked. We're going to talk about the Game Awards, going to talk about some games we're excited for, and I'm excited.
I'm buzzing
you?
for this, man.
I'm a wee bit, but I've been buzzing for today.
We do like games, don't we?
I just meant podcast in general, to be honest. But yes, Dan, we do like games. Lemon, Sophie, Kuz, welcome in, guys.
Hey,
How are we all
guys.
doing
Hello.
today? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. But guys, yeah, it's been a hot minute since the last episode, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
It's been a hot old minute. James, what have you been up to, buddy? Buddy. Condescending.
My bud.
friend,
Pal.
Bruchacho, I do it.
My muchacho. That's all I do.
Not much more than the usual, honestly. So Hunt's had a new update. It's been playing a bit of that.
Yep.
Painting more Warhammer. Probably not as much as I'd like. I think I've taken a bit of a backseat.
I've noticed
the
less
painting.
posts in the Discord,
Yeah.
I've got to admit, and it makes me sad. I get buzzing when this guy posts his minis.
I do. Love
And his Warhammer.
It's the energy we're coming in with today.
Sorry, we chose chaos today.
It's not even lunchtime.
I know. Aaron, welcome on in.
Hey, dude.
Hiya.
But yeah, that kind of stuff. Work's just been incredibly busy leading up to the end of the year. So I get home and I'm way too tired to like focus on doing stuff. Although with that said, there's been a lot of like, is it 4X games or like city builders? There's been a lot of like city builder-esque games, like resource management city builders.
Yeah, 4X games like Stellaris and Civilization and stuff.
Maybe not
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that level then, but there's been a couple where like the whole premise is you build a town or a city, you create units, then you've got like the RTS style
Oh, it's like an RTS
gameplay.
game, yeah, okay.
Yeah, just a bit more fluid, I guess.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, so I've been doing a lot of those have come out recently that I've just kind of been kicking back with.
Sick. Love that.
Nice.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Daniel.
Hi.
Hi. What you been doing, my boy?
What have I been doing? I've been reading again, which is nice to hear.
That's good. No, I'm
Finally.
honestly buzzing because you were saying that you've been missing reading.
Yeah. Because Hannah went away to Poland with work, so I thought it's a perfect time for me now because I've been playing Cyberpunk a lot. I've been playing games a lot, Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk, whatever. Any games I can kind of just play. I've been jumping on my PC, but you know when you kind of just don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
So I spent this weekend reading a lot,
Good.
and I've been reading the Red Rising series. Then the 5th book, Dark Age, is what I've been reading. For anyone who knows that series, it's fucking brilliant. I'm
You
trying to
love it, don't
convince
you?
these to get it.
It's on my bedside table. The first one is on my bedside table. I've got a stack of books.
Did I give it? Yeah. Did I?
No. It was like £3 on Amazon.
Alright.
I got it cheap, but it's there, ready to read. I'm looking forward to it because you've been gassing this series up for
It
months.
deserves it. It fucking deserves it, mate. It's so good. I can't even explain it.
He's getting hyped up. Hype me. James, protect me. It's good.
It's fucking brilliant. It's just the character development and everything is just second to none. Every book is better than the last, and
Right,
it's
okay.
just I can't even express how it is.
I'm really excited to read it. You know.
But I've been doing a lot of artwork.
I've seen, yes.
I've been. I spent the last probably 3 or 4 months really hitting my artwork as much as I can. Which a lot of the community have been kind enough to buy it. You know, have been.
That's wild, that as well.
Yeah,
The support from the community.
Loads of support. You know, anything I post, everyone's like, "That's fucking brilliant." So I made like 4 designs, and all 4 of them sold in like 3 days. And
Because
I
you're a
was like,
sick artist, Dan.
"Thanks,
He
man."
is good.
Sick. You're
Get in
so
the
good.
Discord and check it out.
You
or
need to.
get on the Insta.
Honestly, what's right? The art style that you've been doing a lot of lately, like this kind of, I want to call it gore art. It's like skeletons and flesh pieces.
Yeah.
What's the name of that art style? Because me and Kuza were trying to work it out.
Gothic black.
It's just called Gothic Blackwork.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks sick. It's so good. And your art just looks...
Cheers, bro.
Oh!
I love it. That's the thing. I've been trying to experiment with different art styles. So at the moment, I think I've got a real motivation for the black work, dot work that I'm doing. So
The dot shading now.
this is what I mean. I can't. Everything I do with it, it's like that because I understand it. And with artwork, you have to pick a style that you understand.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people can kind of take something and then turn it into their style because they understand their style that
Yeah.
they work
Yeah.
with. So for me, I can take something and just turn it into my artwork
Yeah.
because I understand it, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm loving it so much. Because if I can make artwork that looks the way it does, I get motivation from it so
Mate,
much. So.
it's what you've been churning out is so good.
Thanks,
It's so good. Like I can't wait for this guy to be like fully signed off to like do tattoos because he's gonna be all over my skin. He's gonna be, and then he'll tattoo me as well. Chat, have you missed us?
Thank you
Robin,
for the sub, by the way.
Robin, thank you so much for that 7 months. Yes, big love to you. Hope you're having a great Sunday.
Waking up to a good look, have fun stream.
Is there anything better, James?
There isn't really. Is there?
No, there's not.
No.
Risn't.
They're
Risen.
risen.
Risen was word of the year, wasn't it?
Riz was, yeah.
Yeah, Riz, sorry. Riz was word of the year.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's your word of the year.
That Riz.
I mean,
This man melts Riz.
Hey.
He's what?
melts it.
Yeah, you just whoa, you
Oozes.
you soothe it. You soothe it. Ooze it. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Ooze and riz it, man.
Whatever.
What have you been up to, Ben?
Well, making a dick of myself, apparently. I've been. Oh, this is so fucking boring. I wish you didn't ask me what I've been up to because it's usually I've been really addicted to World of Warcraft again
You have
because
though.
I've been really addicted to World of
It's
Oh,
like-
was that streaming crash?
No, no.
Just a blip.
World of Warcraft still. I'm back on Classic. Classic's been really fun for me. I'm really enjoying that. I'm also reading a bit more at the moment. I'm reading this book that Chloe chose out for me called The Book Eaters, which came out recently, and it's good.
The
But-
series.
no, it's just a single book, but it's. I'm not like in love with any of the characters. It's not mega engaging, but it's a cool premise. It's like
Yeah.
there's 6 families that have like the ability to eat books. So then, like, basically they've read them and they store the knowledge, kind of thing.
That was
Okay.
the character in Dennis the Menace. Years and
Hey
years ago.
yo!
There was a robot that got made.
Well, they're
and
not
it
robots. But...
would just eat a book and then know everything.
Right, okay, I'm reading Dennis the Menace, the fantasy novel. And it's alright, but honestly, I'm halfway through it and I can't wait to finish it so I can start something else.
I can recommend a good book for you.
Is it Red Rising?
No.
Come on.
Mona the Vampire.
To be fair, we loved the vampire start back in May. But yeah, no. But other than that, I've been. I was in London last week for a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
A mate of mine got married. Big congrats to him. Big love to you, Jake.
Big man.
And it was a really cool venue, but I hate London. It's stressful. And
Ah.
it's Christmas time, and oh my days, I can't think of
Yeah,
anything
I felt
worse.
for you so much.
London and Londoners. They're all. They all smell.
I can't say that because Chloe's got like London family.
They're all smelly.
But no, it was, it happened, and it was a fun time. Me and Chloe had a great time. Other than that, to be honest, I'm excited to be doing music soon again. I want to do a lot of music next
Oh,
year.
yeah. Sold a new
you
amp.
got a new amp.
I bought a new amp, so I've been using the same amp for 11 years, and it's fine. But I finally treated myself to a new one.
Good job.
And I'm going to be doing. Thank you, bro. I'm going to be doing daily music. Get good. I want to try and do band stuff. I want to try and do a gig at a pub kind of thing. Who knows, maybe if I do, I'll stream it to the Twitch,
Yeah.
and you'll see me play guitar very badly.
That's
We'll
always
see.
been a little life goal of ours, hasn't it?
It has been, yeah.
Just
We've
to
always wanted to.
Set up in a pub, do a couple of songs, you know?
Yeah, I think we could do it.
I think
I
we
reckon
could.
you could do it.
We're mint. This guy's sick at singing.
Get me on a drum.
No, you just show up there, you get some pots and pans.
Just get like loads of bald guys and just slap their heads with spoons.
Little rubber spatula.
I'd do that.
Have one do with the suction cup on his head just so you can at the end.
Yeah.
I love
No,
it.
that'd be sick. That'd be good to see.
I'm
if you could
hoping.
do that.
We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. If I do anything music, I'll post it in the Discord.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, get the Discord if you're not there already. Is it exclamation mark socials? Exclamation
Yeah,
mark
it is.
Discord?
Exclamation marks. Discord.
Exclamation mark
Socials is
Discord.
us. Discord is.
Yes, absolutely. But other than that, I have been chilling.
Are we all set for Christmas?
No, Chloe and I have been really shit at Christmas
Do you
this
know what?
year.
Everyone I've spoken to is not prepared
I'm
this
done.
Christmas. You done?
I'm done.
Yeah, me, I'm done now.
I'm fucking out, man.
I'm fucking
Fuck
done.
that.
I took
And
one
I'm not
look at
prepared for
Amazon.
Christmas now.
Fuck that.
I took one look at Amazon and was like, "Wow, I don't want to do this."
Yeah.
So I didn't. No, I did.
Nah, me and Chloe had a meltdown yesterday because we've just done so much shit to do.
Oh, I know.
We've just been. We're normally by the first week of December we're ready and done, but we've been so busy this year.
Father Christmas is sick of us because we're we bought so much
Mm.
to give to him, for him to give to the kids.
Cool.
As you do,
As you do.
obviously.
Standard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm sick of?
What?
Elf on the Shelf.
I hate Elf on the Shelf.
I get to about 1 o'clock in the morning every single day of my life now in December, and I'm like, fuck!
There's
I'm not doing the elf!
There's hatred here.
There is pure hatred in my life, right? And I swear to God, it's thinking of something completely different that you've not done last year. And the older they get, the more you've got to think of, because they can't just sit and play the Switch again, or they can't just make pancakes again. Do you know what I mean? So Elf on the Shelf, right? I envy anyone who doesn't have to do it. I swear to God.
Whenever me and Chloe are in the shops at Christmas time and we see Elf on a shelf for sale, on a shelf, believe it or not, she'll be like, that's one thing we're never fucking doing for our kids. And I'm
You
like,
fucking will.
absolutely we're not.
When them kids come home and say, Daddy, all of my friends have an elf that have come at the 1st of December. What are you going to tell them?
And I'd say, it's all right, Timmy. That elf only visits...
You are
stupid
not naming your
pricks."
kid.
My daddy said you're a stupid prick, Johnny.
That's the stupid prick elf. Only stupid pricks get visited.
Honestly, oh.
No, I'm not calling him Timmy.
No, yeah, just... Oh, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Timmy Turner.
Timmy now.
Let me go, parents.
Oh, gosh. What a way to kick off episode 19.
I know.
We've missed you guys. Every episode we say it, but we've missed you guys.
We have missed you guys. Although it's been really nice seeing everyone come and hang out in the community nights. They're getting a lot more
they are.
populated now.
Oh, they
so,
are.
They're fairly consistent now as well. Normally every Thursday
Yeah.
we'll throw up a community night in the Discord,
Yeah,
don't we?
that's what we're trying to do. Obviously, if we can't, especially around Christmas, bear with us. But yeah, no, Thursdays is kind of, it's looking like the day.
Yeah, and everyone does a little bit of everything, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's good.
I love it.
Games, gentlemen.
Video games.
James,
Would you like to kick us off? So 2023 has been a weird weird year for games.
Yeah.
Anything stand out for you in 2023?
Yes and no. So, yeah, well, actually, yes, but not always for the right reasons. So, obviously, everyone who knows me knows of my burning love and passion for Sea of Thieves, and 2023 has, for me, kind of seen a true downfall for the game. I'm not saying the player base is still very much there, and the love for the game is very much there, but I must say that it's definitely starting to look like we should be approaching the end of it now.
Yeah.
And so, which isn't a bad thing, but it is a bit of a sad thing.
When did Sea of Thieves come out? Was it 4 years ago?
2018, I think.
5 years
or
ago.
2017. One of those.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And, you know, it had a rocky start, then it was in its heyday, and now it's starting to come back down again.
Okay.
And they're still doing things that are making it interesting, but it's definitely kind of starting to, you know, it's definitely on the decline now, which is not a bad thing. I think it's exactly where it should be, so that then they can take everything they've learned and put it into Sea of Thieves 2. And that's my dream.
Okay.
Obviously, we had Skull and Bones finally was playable for a little bit. You had the alpha, the closed beta's live now. I just got invited, but I don't want to play it. It's just
Flexing on. Is it Ubisoft that make it?
yeah, well,
Flexing on.
it's black. It's the pirate ship mode from Black Flag,
Yeah, that's what I've gathered. Yeah.
and that's all you do, which isn't necessarily terrible, but obviously with the rocky kind of development history this game has had, you're also like, well,
Is it out next year?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out next year.
Well, it's had
Yeah.
like 5 release dates since it was announced, and it's had moments of complete radio silence with no updates of what's going
Yeah,
on.
GJ6.
yeah. I mean,
Cathartic.
so like, you know, that's coming out, and I'm probably still once again not gonna jump on it, but it's good to actually see it develop. For me though, I've been really enjoying Hunt. Like, it's just been Hunt and Hell Let Loose have just been my go-to games this year.
Half the time when I go onto Discord on Open Steam, sorry,
Yeah.
you're in one of those 2 games.
Yeah, they're still they're the 2 games, at least in my sphere of gaming, that have only just got better.
Okay.
Hell Let Loose is releasing a load of night maps. They're actually pouring a lot into development. You're getting new maps every couple of weeks. Then you get a new map. Then you'll get the weather variants. Then you get the night variant. Every time they bring out a proper new map, it normally comes with a different allied force or an enemy force, new guns, new vehicles. So it is always developing. And then Hunt every quarter you get a new season, which is always new guns, new things to do. So they're kind of been my go-tos. They're my standouts for this year, I'd say.
Good. That's good.
Well, what are you?
Well,
Oh,
do you have anything that came out this year? Because I know that there was Hell Let Loose technically isn't. Well, it technically came out this year.
Yeah.
1.0 this year, but it was in early access last year, wasn't it?
This year that I was
And Hunt came out what 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
about 4. Yeah.
So these are games that have been like live cycle games that have been going on.
Armored Core.
Oh
You really, you have enjoyed Armored Core, yeah.
Up until the last. Well, I don't even know if this is the last boss. I actually don't think it is.
The last boss that you faced.
But yeah, if anyone had seen me stream that game on the Good Luck Have Fun channel,
fuming.
it was the last boss that I faced on the stream just was a little too much. And that,
could you not?
could you not? But it's that might be the bitch mode in me, but at the same time, it's very much a case of if it's that difficult, it almost doesn't. For me, I can put my keyboard down at that point. I'm like, I'm not enjoying this anymore.
You could not play a Souls game, could you?
No, I never wanted to be honest. I like watching people play them.
Hmm.
Obviously, because they're better than me at playing it.
Oh, you never played one, have you? You don't know.
No, but Armored Core, I'd say, is pretty Soulsy.
It's very Soulsy.
Yeah.
In terms of how vicious the combat is, yeah, it's very aggro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really struggle with being able to put it down. I can't move until I know.
It becomes a goal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I need this gone now out of my life so I can actually carry on with it.
Do you want to play some fucking Rise of Rubicon for James? Armored Core?
Yeah, fucking might as well. But I'll be sat there.
Do it first go.
Yeah, imagine.
Just like easy, mate.
Do it, go for it. Have
And
at
you
it.
give it to like a younger kid who just smashes it for you. Like, okay, I'm old. I get it.
Shit, maybe that's what it is.
Hey, people in COD lobbies when they're doing poo. I'll give my brother the controller. I'm playing now. He still does poo. Well,
Still, I fully agree that kids wouldn't survive in COD lobbies back in the day. Kids today.
I,
No,
the thing is, that
absolutely.
I never fully experienced COD lobbies because I always just muted it. The second I'd enter a lobby, I'd mute everyone.
Really?
I just would. I don't want. I
Oh,
don't care. I
get
don't play.
involved,
I
man.
don't play a game to give or take shit. I play a game to deck scrubs.
Oh, I'll deck them in the lobbies, bro. I'm fucking.
Goes in game and is like, yeah, I'm fucking 0-14, but your nan sells Avon.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man.
First words that come out of his mouth. Your mum, yeah.
Literally, that's all it was. He joined the COD lobby back in the day. It was like, your mum is a hoe.
It was. Bless.
Did Darktide come out this year? Was that last year?
That was last year,
That was last year.
I believe. Was it last year?
Warhammer Dark.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
I can't really say much has jumped out. Armored Core.
This is what I mean when I said it's been a weird year for games. Like, Dan, I'll let you go next, but mine, I feel like I'm cheating on my picks.
Is it because they're remakes?
Dan, what have you got?
What? That came out this year that I've been playing?
Well, games you've enjoyed playing this year. James didn't say many that came out this year.
I mean, I played quite a lot. I mean, I started playing Liza P.
That looks
Which
sick,
was
that.
fucking brilliant.
It looks sick.
I probably only played about 6 hours of it, but from what I played, it was a fucking brilliant game. And it's still on my bucket list to finish. Like, I'm 100% going to finish it because I adore that game, and it's going to be getting DLC.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, it's getting ready to get DLC.
Yeah. Again, it seems like a lifetime ago, but I finished Elden Ring this year, didn't I? But
It does seem like a while.
it does, doesn't it?
You're playing that like every day almost.
I was playing Elden Ring every day for months, and then eventually I finished it, and I fell to my knees. When I
Scream
finished
for
it,
the
I
gods.
was like, yes! But that's getting a DLC.
It is.
It's coming out in February.
So I've got till February to beat Elden
You've
Ring.
got
basically.
until February, and if you don't, you sacked.
I'm gonna walk into episode 22 or whatever, and
Yeah.
P45's on my bit of the.
yeah. No, so obviously, Elden, I'm well excited for that because I don't know whether to. People have said, "Are you going to try a new playthrough and then go straight through to DLC?" I won't. I'm going to carry on.
Yeah.
Because for me, Elden Ring was a bit long for me to restart it all again.
Yeah, it's a lot to do, wasn't it?
Especially to go and collect everything that you researched to go and get it. So no, I'm not going to do that. But obviously, Baldur's Gate 3. You did. I know you love playing it. You played it a bit. But yeah, I don't even know how long it is. But I've played about. Game time already is about 50 hours or so.
Do you want to know the average game time for completion?
Go on.
It's between 100 and 150 hours.
Right, okay.
It's a huge
It's
game.
massive. And I've been doing as many side things as possible. You know,
That's the dangerous thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing with me. It's the same with Cyberpunk. It's the same with any RPG that I've been playing this year against Cyberpunk. I've been playing because I really want to get onto to the Liberty DLC because when it all came out that it got updates, I was dying to play it again. So I re-downloaded it, and it runs like a dream. Everything's brilliant.
Nice.
Everything they changed was perfect. It's got little homages to the anime in there as well.
That's good. That's cool.
Brilliant.
That's really
You can
cool.
pick up a brain dance from a bin, and it shows you the first intro of the Cyberpunk scene,
Sick.
and then you go and get you follow a quest line, and you get David's jacket at the end of it,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's
cool.
fucking brilliant. I love it.
I like that.
And you speak to Falco, from the anime, and
These are names that I don't know.
I've not seen the anime either.
Have you not seen it?
No.
I'm just
Oh,
not
thought
along.
you
I'm
had.
doing that thing where it's like, yeah, really, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you had seen it because it was anime, but
Yeah, we've watched every anime going, mate.
Look
I'm
at
not-
these weebs.
these guys. Kidding.
These guys.
But so David's the main protagonist.
I assume that. I know what
and
he looks
you
like
end
in
up
the
getting
jacket.
his jacket, yeah.
Okay.
So you get that at the end, and I thought that was really nice that they've added that as well. But I've been really putting time into that to try
Awesome.
and get to the end of it, because obviously that, especially because it won Best Ongoing Game at the Game Awards as well, that give me these faces here.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get onto that.
Yeah, but I thought, well, if it's got that many votes for it to be Best Ongoing Game, then yeah, I've got to give it another go, and I'm not disappointed whatsoever. It's fucking class. It deserved it.
Good. I'm glad that you've been playing that in the community nights as well. You've been streaming that to the Discord as well.
Yeah. So outside of drawing and whatever,
Yeah.
I'll sit and play games. Cause
Yeah.
obviously sometimes it's nice to just chill and play games with you all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
And that's another thing as well. If you ever miss like us streaming a game to the Twitch, on these community nights, one of us is always streaming a game to the Discord.
yeah.
You can always catch us there as
You
well.
can
Playing
watch
games.
numerous, can't you?
You can, yeah, watch multiple. We could all be streaming something.
Exactly. Yeah. The one last one was the Remnant 2.
Oh yeah.
I finished that this year.
How did you find it?
It's fucking class. It's
Good.
brilliant. So I played it with my friend Ben, who
Not me, your enemy, Ben.
the enemy
Your friend Ben.
not the op. Ben.
Man's got options.
I played it with my childhood best friend, and we played through the whole thing together, and the whole concept of it is fantastic. From the way you can upgrade your guns, from what you get, the loot, everything, like just the areas you go into, the planets and everything. I just think it needs more. I want more of
It
it.
does look cool because I played the first one. I didn't finish it, so I would like to get on the second one because I imagine it's just the same but more. The same, but they've just worked on a few bits.
Yeah. That's the thing. I would just love for it to have more of a Destiny feel to it. Like I think the combat's brilliant. Everything to do with it is fantastic. The mods that you can get for guns, great. I think the way if I was to go back and play it now, it would need like a Destiny thing where you can travel to, which you can already, but have loads more to be able to do.
Yeah.
Have weekly and dailies and that kind of thing to keep someone coming in to constantly play it. I'd love some weeklies and dailies in there to be able to push a boss a few times and get something, or have little raids or whatever. I'd love to see that because it does deserve it. It's fantastic.
Buzzing, lad. I'm glad.
Go on.
Is it me now?
Yeah.
You.
How are your remakes?
Now you remake.
I'm gonna start.
WoW. How's WoW Classic?
I hate you guys.
Walking simulator.
So much.
No, for real though, I am going to start off with a remake because this remake means so much to me, and that's the Resident Evil 4 remake. So I've said multiple times in this podcast when we spoke about the IGN top 10 PS2 games with Marco, we also gave our own favourites as well. I fucking love Resident Evil 4. I really love Resident Evil, but Resident Evil 4 resonates with me because it's the first Resi game I properly played. It's great action all the way through, and the remake isn't just a copy paste of better graphics. They completely change the game map. Certain iconic scenes and areas they keep the same. They're giving you new features. They're giving you better like mobility. There's a bit in Resident Evil 4, the original, where so the whole premise of the game is you need to save Ashley, the president's daughter, kind of thing. And she's well annoying. And there's this bit in the original where you have to control her for like a 5-minute segment, and it's crap and boring. And in the new one, they've completely revamped that bit, and it's sick and it's terrifying, and it's like, oh, they've just got this game that I already love and gone,
let's make it better.
Let's make it better. This is for you, Ben. This remake. And honestly,
so right at the end of the credits, it says this is.
Yeah,
for you.
They descended from the heavens. It's like
at BenpaiUK. Yeah. No, honestly,
you T-pose down.
I take kind of monster in each hand. And honestly, it's sick. I loved it. I had like 2 days off work, 3 days off work, and I beat it 4 times.
In that and then he played Resi.
Then he opened it.
but no, I smashed that game. I beat it 4 times in like 3 days, and it's great. I feel like you can stop laughing now. So I want that funny. And it was ace. Absolutely
I think
ace.
I would love to play some more of the Resident Evil games. The only problem that I've always had with Resident Evil games is the back and forth.
You see, I enjoy that. I enjoy finding a locked door that has like the emblem of a badger getting bummed on it or something. And then you walk away.
Plausible though for Resi.
And then you walk away, and then 12 hours of gameplay later, whoa, you found the key where the handle is a badger getting bummed. I'm going to go back to that door, and you open it, and there's some sick loot, and you're like, oh, exciting. I love that.
I think I watched you play Village. I swear.
You did, streamed it.
And there was moments like that where like you'd get a key and it's like rusty key. It's like there was a rusty gate back there. Tally ho!
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Crusader helmet came on.
Maybe I'm a pussy, but I'm just like I don't want to go through the scary things again.
Maybe it's that.
It will be.
But I love Resident Evil. Love Resident Evil 4. I've only got 2 trophies, I think, to get left, and then I've got the plat. I love it.
Nice, dude.
Are we talking about games that we enjoyed, or just games that we played?
No, we can talk about just games that you played, even if they were poo.
Can we talk about Diablo 4?
Yes, because I have fucking hammered that when it first came out. I completely forgot about it.
You skipped Diablo 4.
I made our video.
You made that?
Oh, yeah.
From the beta key, that blue guy. Was it blue? I can't remember. Who got us that beta key? Mike. Take on Mike, thank you.
Mike got it.
Take on Mike got it us.
But Diablo 4 is fucking shit, mate. It's shit. It's not... It doesn't hit the same as Diablo 3.
No.
I just feel so stolen by it. I feel so robbed of a game that I thought I was going to put 6,000 hours into.
Yeah.
And then I know that they're doing work to make it better. It's such a slogfest past level 40 to level up. Like, it takes... You'll get from 1 to 40 in about 20 hours, if that. And then it'll take another 20 hours to get from 40 to 50. And it's like... That's an exaggeration, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it does feel like a slog, especially because, you know, even though Diablo is kind of do the same thing all the time, I think people coming from Diablo 3 to Diablo 4 are really like, Diablo 4 is shatteringly poo.
Tyrannically wank.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're, as a first player for Diablo 4, I really enjoyed it. My only issue was I didn't have, because a lot of my friends fell off it, like you fell off it, and my friend Ben fell off it, and it was that was a big part of it for me, was fucking wrecking things with your mates. And I think me playing it, like Hannah will tell you, I would sit there and play it sometimes for like 12 hours, or more, and I just shouldn't get a word out of me. So I did love it, fucking adored it. You know, I loved the build I made, everything to do with it, but it didn't keep me there.
Did you not find the first season really underwhelming?
Yeah, that's I was just about to say that the season itself of what it was, like it was just it was samey. All of it was the same stuff.
It wasn't fresh.
There wasn't anything real fresh about it now.
So that was a big disappointment for me, because there's times where you, me, and Rick, you know, Thor, Bob, and in the Discord, we used to on Diablo 3. We'll just text each other randomly, like 6 o'clock in the evening, just fancy making new Diablo 3 characters, and we'll all go, fuck yeah, and stay on till like 3 in the morning just playing Diablo 3.
We would, the day season would reset, go down to Tesco, buy the
Stock up.
fattest amount of scran, can a monster or two, and we all live within a walk of each other.
Yeah.
Like it's a straight. If you imagine a straight line, there's like a couple of different stops. So it'd be Ben, then it'd be Rick, then it'd be me, and then 5 minutes after I get in, bam, online. Let's go, game time. And it was like that was.
We don't have that with Diablo 4.
No.
I just don't have it. So that was a massive disappointment for me. Let me just check my list to see if there's anything else that stood out for me because video games. Oh no, that's
We
a
have
remake.
played
That's a
Lethal
remake.
Company.
Lethal Company.
Lethal Company.
I have got on my list, but we've only played it a little bit so far, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I was going to mention it. But that game is ace.
I think we've only not played it because we've not had too
We've
much
been
time.
busy.
We've just been Christmas, but
We've just been Christmas.
we've just been Christmas.
We've been the entirety of Christmas.
We've just been Christmas.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We've been Christmas.
But that game is so
Are
joke.
they new Doc Martens?
Chloe got me them for my birthday.
They're nice.
Yeah,
They're
they're
very nice.
Burgundy.
Fair
Or a bit of leg as well.
Are they Oxblood or Burgundy?
Burgundy.
All right.
I think they're a bit dark burgundy, to be honest.
Oh right. Okay.
But they are labelled burgundy.
They're lovely.
Thank
I
you.
really like them.
Thank you. I love them.
No Lethal Company. We just need to.
Yeah,
we just
we do.
don't have the time to play it. But
We'll get a streaming soon. Don't you worry.
yeah,
but...
Keep your eye on the YouTube, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone get
Ah.
subscribing to the YouTube.
Yes. Is the YouTube in the socials command? Exclamation
Yeah,
mark.
it's right
Oh,
there.
right there.
See it in
There's a
chat.
link. There's a link. Click the YouTube link. Click subscribe. We have
Hit the
got
icon.
something sick on the way that we can't wait for.
yeah,
Y'all ain't ready.
Y'all ain't
You're,
ready.
you're not ready.
might have something to do with the anniversary that we just had. As
Yeah,
It's going to be good.
definitely go and check that out.
Yeah.
The Lethal Company is great because it's a single dev. They put it out for £8.50 and it's the
Sick
top
price.
selling, one of the top
Yeah.
concurrent players on Steam games.
Mm.
It's blown the fuck up and
It has.
everyone loves it. And there's all these mods that you can get for it.
Well,
And
it's simple, but it's simple, but the way it's been put out is
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's not done too much.
Yeah.
You know, it's not give you like here's shitloads of things that don't work.
yeah, it's not
Here's-
trying to be more than itself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally here's a few planets that you can go to, get shit scared, fucking run about some fucking thing, we're chased by
Yeah.
weird little monsters, little fucking robber bugs and little robby shit. Honestly, and the mods for it are hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do look funny, don't
There
they?
was a fucking
Is
mod.
there a Shrek one yet?
I mean,
No
No
doubt. There
doubt.
better be.
probably. I saw one where it was a rude British person. It was like, how fucking dare you come into it? It's this little fucking, have you seen it?
No.
And it's just the bugs that are in it, the ones that rob your shit. You can hear this fucking little codger. He was like, I fucking knew you'd be fucking here with me. Like, and it's funny because you go up to this bug and it's talking to you like an old
Talking
a
shit.
British guy. It's funny.
That's true.
Oh, and obviously,
Oh, no.
there's a griddy now.
Yeah, there's the
Widdle
gritty.
Wee is
There's
the
a
Woody.
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 Woody. Mog.
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 Ch-
World of Warcraft game of the year.
Fuck off.
But those mods look so good.
Yeah, funny. We need to get some mods on because
We do.
But yeah, Lethal Company, new video eventually coming out soon. So get to YouTube.
But yeah, World of Warcraft though, game of the year. No,
Wow.
I'm joking.
You say that.
I'm joking.
Speaking of Game of the Year,
Oh, you know what time it is, James?
the Game Awards 2023 happened.
That was
Obviously,
a thing.
all of the winners have been announced, and I think we all have opinions on certain ones.
We all have words to say about words that were said.
About, yeah.
I'm sorry.
People said things, and now we're going to say things about the things that people said. Spilling the tea. Good
Hashtag
luck, have fun.
podcast. Is that what we're calling it now?
Podcast.
What?
Absolute povos. That's it. I am pov, mate. I'm so poor. Help me.
Same Christmas.
Let's just start off, right? Let's start off strong. Let's start off at the top, which was Game of the Year. Okay? Game of the Year, and also the winner of many other awards going down here.
Yes.
Although not as many as I thought it would, but that would be Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year.
It's Spider-Man.
Sure!
You muppet.
It's so accurate though. The amount of people that are crying about Spider-Man's getting you the movement, the punch, the combat. It's like, mate, mate, swinging about is sick, but bashing the square for combat's poo. I have to use my brain in Baldur's Gate 3.
I know.
Don't get me started,
You have
bro.
to create your own party. You have to make the right decisions. Every decision you make changes how everything goes. Spider-Man, you just swing. You're just a sticky spider guy, man. Shut up.
Fuck off.
Mugs. It's all these American. It's all these sweaty jock American
Yeah.
guys, isn't it? All the TikToks. He's like, why wouldn't fucking Spider-Man get it? Are you 11 years old, man?
He's been itching to cry about this all episode.
All I've seen on my TikTok.
Have you seen like the compilations of like all the big streamers? Like, they've got their Spider-Man plushies and masks ready, like, oh, I've got the Spider-Man, and then they're like,
They're honestly so butthurt about it. It makes me laugh. It makes me happy knowing that he didn't win.
it's honestly, it's a pure case of what pisses me off as well. You see people like retweeting the announcements on Twitter, going, what the fuck even is Baldur's Gate 3? Who's ever even heard of this game? And it's like, you obviously have heard of this game.
Yeah.
If you're in any sphere of gaming in this current point in time, you will have heard of Baldur's Gate 3. Stop pretending it's a nothing game.
Yeah.
It's huge. And if anything, I'm buzzing more than anything that a non-AAA studio has won a Game of the Year
Yeah,
award.
me too.
Yeah,
They
I
deserve
completely
it.
agree.
The
Mhm.
love and passion they put into this game and the community feedback and everything that they just follow through with, they deserve it.
Yeah,
They do.
Yeah,
fully
they
deserve
Fucking
it.
do.
the fact and the fact it took the whole world by storm. It was
Yeah.
like, yeah, there you go.
It was-
Everyone knew it was Game of the Year before it got
Yeah.
announced. It was like,
Exactly.
it's there. Everyone knew.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's promoted people who are beginners to D&D and people who are veterans to D&D.
Yeah.
Go play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And love it.
Yeah.
Because it's perfect.
And people that haven't played D&D before are
Wanting
joining
to.
the groups
Yeah,
now. They're
exactly.
saying, "Mate, let's
They were
play
like, I want to
D&D."
do this in real life.
Exactly.
I literally create my own person, whoever I want to do.
It's
It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
I'm so chuffed
But
for
Spider-Man,
his little cum bracelets.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's little cum shots, little money shots. It is.
Nah, no, to be fair though, it is a sick game. I've not played Spider-Man 2 yet, but
Not Baldur's Gate 3, though.
it's the crying about it is like ridiculous. But Baldur's Gate 3, it also won. What else did it win? Was that it?
I swear.
No,
it
it won
was
loads
I
more.
was gonna say so. Also won best community support,
Yeah.
which is
Which
huge.
is fucking fair enough,
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely. Also won best RPG.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it was
fair.
gonna.
Of course.
That might be it.
Best multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Oh, you see. Now that one I don't know
What
about.
would you take over them
Well,
then?
let's mention the nominees. For
The
that category.
nominees, I think, out of them nominees, it's fucking easy.
Okay.
Baldur's
Out of
Gate 3,
the-
Diablo 4,
Yeah.
Party Animal, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Wonder.
The only
Yeah.
one, I would probably put up there it was close to is Park Animals.
Mm.
But the thing is, that can you imagine the disservice to Party Animals winning over any of those other games? I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but
Another Mario game. I'm sorry, but the same all the time.
It's a bit weird.
you can be
isn't
an
it?
elephant in this one, Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry!
Idiot.
You can in Park Animals!
Isn't it a bit weird though that up in the multiplayer category, not a single FPS or
That's
Anything
that's
along those lines
because
is that-
FPS multiplayer games have been poo for years. Like,
Apex, Fortnite, Finals,
Siege.
Siege.
well, they won't really get it because they weren't.
But yeah,
released
they
this
weren't
year,
released.
were
Yeah,
they?
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
This has been
Yeah, that's a fair
Fortnite.
point.
It's just an ongoing game, isn't it?
Yeah.
That carries on.
live service.
You know.
Yeah, it
Also
does
not
belong
an
there.
FPS game, James.
It is a multiplayer.
Actually.
game.
PPS.
Fuck off. Up against that.
Yeah, I see. You
Yeah.
see what we mean here. But yeah, it's well deserved. Baldur's Gate. Though. It's
Yeah.
well deserved.
Well, I am not surprised by Alan Wake 2 winning so many.
No.
So,
That game looks sick.
Yeah.
bro, so Ben got it updated his PC loads, got a full fucking curved, well, nice 4K monitor, like proper decked himself out, spends thousands of pounds on it, and he showed me Alan Wake 2 on it, and it was fucking stunning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the narrative of it. He was trying to explain a little bit, but he explained one thing for me that was not mind-blowing, because I feel like I've seen it before, but that essentially you're writing is it a novel?
He's an author.
Yeah. He's writing a novel, and you can change certain words in the novel to change the atmosphere around you.
That's sick.
That is cool.
So you've got a wall. So one of the things is in a theatre and you've got a wall, and you change the wording slightly, and then that door now that was locked is now open for you to go through.
That's really cool puzzle thinking.
It was
mechanic.
brilliant.
That's genius.
It is.
That's so
And,
cool.
That's what, for me, that's a reason why the best art direction and narrative
Yeah.
was
Well deserved.
well deserved.
Can I quickly put a spin ball on that?
Go on.
Did they just mix scribble notes with Alan
With a scary game, yeah.
And that's when the big tinny guy.
I don't think it's as in depth as that.
No.
You have options.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
how it
yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
But it's obviously trial and error to what actually works for you in that point. But that would be that would be sick.
That would be joke, though.
And behind the door was.
Sniffable knickers.
A Fusunari, Amazonian princess.
Attack on Titan's Mikasa throwing it back.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, that was specific.
I know, yeah. You've clearly got a dream.
I have a dream. I'll stand on my soapbox. I'll preach.
But I'm surprised I've not picked up Alan Wake 2 yet, because I loved Alan Wake 1. But it was it had such a cult following.
Oh, ages ago, didn't it?
It came out back on 360 and PS3.
Yeah. I thought it was
Bit game, I loved it, but it was very torn. It had a very dedicated, specific following, and a lot of people were like, very weird narrative, very weird.
It
game.
was really different.
I loved it.
Wasn't
I
it?
thought
But
great.
that's what I liked about it as well. It you know, because it was very atmospheric.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? You know, with Alan Wake, I don't know about the first one, but the second one, I put his headphones on, and I was walking through the little city that he's in, and there's little shadows around, obviously, but the fucking talk in your ear, and when it's an apparition, they're like, wake in your ear, and it's like
Proper
horrible.
what I've seen, the sound design on it is.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
Brilliant.
That is something I have noticed in a lot of games recently. Its sound design has taken a step
Oh, yeah.
up.
Absolutely.
Like the past couple of years, it's been totally visual. How good's your graphics card? How good's your screen? 4K, 150 million FPS. You know what I mean? It's been it's been like that true realism kind of as close as you can get it. And now that's kind of reached the point that it's at. They're like, wait a minute, we left sound design way in the back, and now that's starting to take a step up. So you're absolutely right, and I think that's such a key thing to notice.
Yeah, no, I agree, because I think everyone games with headphones on nowadays, and you know, I think if you really need to get immersed in the world now, people know you need headphones on. You need it to be crispy, the tiniest little bits of audio cues you need to hear, and people going down that path now. That's brilliant.
Although its audio was great, but it wasn't good enough to win Best Audio Design.
True.
Hi-Fi Rush won that.
Who the fuck is that?
Hi-Fi Rush. I remember seeing that. It's I remember the art style. It's like quite a cartoony art style.
It's comic
style. I never played it, but it had loads of praise even just for the game alone back when it came out. Looks really cool.
I'm surprised the Dead Space remake is on that.
It's sick.
The remake.
It's really good. It was on my list.
Fair enough, but I feel like it's just Dead Space. Like, you know what? Just jump scares, in it.
Yeah, but it's taking it from like hearing the kind of thing skittering through the roof. Like the old game, you might hear it skittering through the roof the moment before it jumps at you.
Right.
Now you can hear it like 2 rooms away because it's echoing.
It's
and
very
really
atmospheric,
the atmosphere.
Right, fair enough.
Sometime now.
It's very atmospheric. What else have we got, boys?
Best sim and strategy game. It's Pikmin 4. Pikmin 6. Who played it?
Pikmin is sick, but like, what were the other nominees for
City
that?
Skylines 2.
It beat City Skylines.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's because, you know what it is? It's Nintendo fanboys will make any Nintendo
they
game win half the time.
Yeah.
I respect it. The dedication's powerful. Pikmin is sick, though. It is sick.
Armored Core won one, sorry.
What did Core win?
Best action game.
Really?
Very actiony, though.
It is very
It's
actiony.
incredibly actiony. Over Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2.
I'll allow it.
They were the...
Yeah.
I loved how everything I saw, right? Best content creator of the year, Iron Mouse, and every video I saw about it, everyone was like, "Who the fuck is Iron Mouse?" No one knew.
I've never heard this person.
I've never heard of him.
Cypher PK I've heard of.
I've heard of him,
Yeah.
Where are they?
People make games, I've heard of them. But it's like,
I've heard of
Iron Mouse,
Fantasy.
who in the ever-living shit are you?
Cypher PK is the only one I've probably heard of.
Never heard of
And who
Iron
the
Mouse.
fuck is Iron Mouse when he's at home?
And we all know it's actually Good Luck Captain Podcast.
It is,
Back,
actually.
boys!
Yeah, next year, guys.
Voted us.
Live from the Game Awards, you know it.
Imagine if we hosted the Game Awards. It'd be so bad because we'd be looking through and it's like, who the fuck?
What? And the winner is who?
Who? What? Have you played this? No, have you? No.
I'm just saying, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3, it's that game. There you go, have fun.
Strategy game.
Spider-Man 2. Best esports coach, Spider-Man 2.
No, although, go on, see your coach, because the best esports athlete is absolutely where they need to be.
Athlete.
Yeah. Did you see the coach one?
So the winner of the esports coach is Christine Potter Chi.
Potter.
Yep, which is fine. Best esports athlete,
Good on me.
Faker. It's fucking Faker. Love it. He's a League of Legends player.
Oh, right.
He is.
I'm glad you told me.
He is
He's,
insane. Yeah.
Oh, right.
He is dumb good at that
He
game.
is like a robot on
Yeah.
League.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. He's also one of probably the biggest kind of celebrities in the esports scene. He's massive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think he's like one of the highest earning esports players as well.
He earns bank.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, that makes sense because I'm guessing all of these are best esports event, coach, and athlete are all League of Legends. Then is that right?
League of Legends is one of the best like esports scenes to watch. I
lose my
League.
shit watching League.
I love watching. I don't like playing League. League's a poo game to play. Don't get me wrong.
Can't play the game.
League is poo.
Yeah, I don't
but
play
watching people who are good at League play League against other people that are good at League.
Yeah.
You get so gassed,
You
don't
do,
you?
you do.
It's
like
like
Dragon play? Now? Are you insane? And then they're in the Dragon Pit and one dude comes in with Smite. It's like, he's gonna Smite!
it's the closest understanding
good.
I'll ever get to when I'm getting the Met to or from town
Yeah.
on a match day past Old Trafford and it's rammed
Yeah.
and it's full of dickheads pissed out their heads singing really crap football chants. It's the closest
Yeah.
I'll ever get to understanding that mentality because I go fucking ham.
Dick, right?
It got best esports event as well, the League Championship, right? So, but then Valorant won best
game.
esports game, which I fucking love Valorant. That's fair enough.
You do love your
But
Valorant.
I think, and this might be a controversial one, right? I think if Overwatch 2 was any good, right?
It wasn't.
It wasn't, but if it did,
Yeah,
I
right?
know.
Back in the day when Overwatch was at its height of esports,
Yeah.
that would have buried all these. Buried them.
It was
Yeah.
really strong when it first started.
Yeah.
The esports
Like
scene. It
from
was really good.
the second its inaugural season came out up until like seasons after it, I watched it religiously, right? And I would have said if that was to be happening now, it would have buried all these.
Heroes
including
including
Valorant.
Valorant. The true winner of the esports scene.
Making a comeback, innit?
I agree. It's Overwatch is very much kind of the victim of a bad situation.
Thing is,
Yeah.
though,
It could have stayed something great, but they let it fall off.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
hear me out, because it's also includes things like tournaments, community support, and content updates.
Okay.
Valorant has had a lot of
Oh yeah,
yeah,
things
that
like
makes sense.
Dota used to like own the kind of gaming sphere when it came to esports. They were one of the biggest. Obviously, it's Valve with Counter-Strike. They really did hammer money into it. Counter-Strike 2, I think, is too new at the minute to kind of build up. I know it's still Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
It's massive,
Yeah,
but
it's still a bit new.
yeah,
They've got a lot
totally.
of of time to make it better.
Absolutely,
haven't they?
PUBG Mobile was on there, but again, it's like it's
Just full of hackers now.
it is, and it's never going to stand up to the ones that are already well established.
Yeah.
No.
So Valorant, I think, does win that. League of Legends is on the list, but again, you throw in community, and that's that.
Yeah.
100%. It just drags it down.
Absolute
Absolutely.
toxicity
Yeah.
in that city, boys.
Yeah. Best esports team was
Best-
JD Gaming.
Yeah, nah, Fnatic should have had it.
Yeah.
Fnatic should have had that.
Fnatic or G2.
You love G2.
I am a G2
You're proper
fanboy.
G2.
Because
If
they
you were
are
to get any
mean as
shirt,
fuck.
you would get a G2 shirt.
I would, yeah. Especially when I was watching Rocket League esports, because there was a guy on their team called Rizzo, and he was so funny. He would be the guy where it's like, oh, we're a couple of goals ahead now, you know, we're doing okay. And all of the commentators would be like, Rizzo's going to go do his thing, isn't he? Like, yeah, of course he is. And you just see him go from boost to boost, demoing everybody, just killing
I love
as
it.
many people as he can find. He's like, I'm bored now.
I respect it.
But they're memey online as well.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
So, yeah, no. Although there's some good ones on there. Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Team Vitality, they're all big
Yeah.
big
they are.
hitters. Gaimin Gladiators, don't really know them. I imagine they're like Korean.
Cloud9 on there.
No.
No.
Cloud9 disbanded,
Did
didn't
they? I thought they were still. I thought they stopped.
Oh, no, their Rocket League team disbanded.
They stopped doing Rocket League and something else, I think.
Did they back out of Counter-Strike?
No, they still do Counter Strike, don't they? Do they?
Well,
I don't really watch the Counter Strike very much,
I
so.
can't imagine they'd stop playing Counter.
But yeah, they're still going. They're still going. But yeah, like Cloud9 were always one that I watched
they were massive.
way back when.
Yeah.
I'm not as up to speed with them these days.
I mean, to be fair, if they're dropping teams from games, they're probably not doing as hard as they once
Yeah,
were.
that's true. That's true. Okay.
most anticipated game I don't think I'm surprised about.
Neither am I.
The Final Fantasy
But it's a shame.
community sucks Final Fantasy's dick so hard, it's unreal.
Yeah.
So, like the Hades 2, Like a Dragon, who...
Infinite.
Can't wait for that game. It's a Yakuza game.
Oh,
yeah.
So Yakuza Like a Dragon is the kind of spin-off series with Ichiban, where it's a bit more it's like turn-based combat,
Right.
and this is a sequel to that, and it looks sick. I really want.
See, I never played a Yakuza game.
Yakuza-
I do have them.
Dude, honestly, Yakuza's fantastic. It covers so many cinematic styles in terms of you'll be going through the game and it'll be a really silly storyline of like help this pervert in his pants get some trousers kind of thing.
I saw you play that bit.
And then it's like the actual story is so serious and the cinematics are so ace to watch.
Yeah.
You get so emotionally invested, and I love Majima. That's all you need to know as well. If you play it, you love Majima.
Star Wars Outlaws and Tekken 8. I mean, Star Wars fans are
Yeah,
brutal as well, aren't
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tekken 8. I'm excited for Tekken
I'm
8.
excited for Tekken 8.
Out of this list, I'd be more excited like Hades 2
Yeah.
and Tekken 8.
You see, I'm torn with the fact that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the most anticipated. I agree on one hand because the first segment of the remake was absolutely fucking fantastic. I don't care what you say.
No.
It was an absolutely insanely brilliant 21st century update to a classic, and I never played the original like properly, and this made me love Final Fantasy VII. I always went on like Final Fantasy VII's overrated, it's shit, it's poo. No, this one's gas. But I hate the fact that a remake is the most anticipated game.
Same.
Yeah, that's a bit annoying, isn't it?
But yeah, Hades 2 banging for that, Tekken 8 banging for that, Like a Dragon banging for that.
Yeah, I think we were gassing about Tekken 8.
We were buzzing, bro.
I'm glad
Expecting
that...
Tekken 8 banter next year with me
Yeah,
and Dan.
100%. I was going to say, because the best fighting game, Street Fighter got it, yeah?
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 got it.
Yeah, I was going to say, because fucking Mortal Kombat 1 came out as well. But obviously that had loads of shit, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, I see a lot of TikTok lives playing Mortal Kombat 1 still. It looks good, but...
It doesn't stop it being a fun game.
Yeah.
But it's just had its shit. So it's,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whereas, like, when you look at the difference between Tekken 7 and
Yeah.
Tekken 8, like, the difference
Mhm,
in everything is phenomenal.
I found Tekken 8 easier to play as well.
Yeah, you said Tekken 7.
Got back from Insomnia, downloaded, I set that
Yeah.
Tekken 7 to download from Insomnia because I was at gas playing 8 with Dan and One Handed Gamer, and got home, literally loaded it up. I was out the car 10 minutes, booted it up. Fuck off. I played like 10 minutes and it was so much harder. The controls were so much tighter on 7. And I was like, yeah, I'll just wait for 8. But this...
8 seems more accessible.
It does, yeah.
For non-fighting game veterans.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. Any other...
I want to, because we've done a lot on this one
Go on.
already, which is the best adaptation, which is celebrating game-inspired projects across the entertainment industry, including TV, movie, comics, and more.
Okay, what were the nominees for that?
Castlevania Nocturne,
Okay,
Gran Turismo, the film,
okay.
The Last of Us,
Yep.
Super Mario Bros. The movie,
Yep.
and Twisted Metal.
Right, can I say what I want to win?
Yeah.
Castlevania.
Okay.
Or Last of Us, one of them two.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing, I know the winner.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've not seen Castlevania Nocturne.
I've not seen Nocturne specifically, actually.
Yeah, like Nocturne's a different. It's
Yeah,
different
it's
to
the spin-off series, isn't it? Yeah.
I've not seen it, but if it's on here, it must be fucking good.
Well, the first
It's
Castlevania
still the Netflix
series-
guys.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking
exact
stellar.
same studio.
Class. So yeah, I mean, but other than that, I mean, I don't think you can compete with Last of Us.
It was
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Of course.
And
it was.
we covered it
good,
so
though.
much.
We had an episode on it, didn't we?
We had 2. We did regular catch-ups.
Yeah.
It
was good, though.
Yeah, because we turned a whole backdrop into The Last of Us.
Oh,
which is
yeah,
cool.
we did.
A funny episode.
Do you know what I saw the other day? You know what I'm saying? That I saw that like best of bits TikTok that you did. There's a bit where I'm like, I didn't even know it was a real giraffe. I thought it was a CG giraffe, and you're like, idiot! This giraffe looks poo.
This giraffe looks shit.
Poo.
It's a real giraffe.
Real.
mate.
I was like, you're lying because I thought this is shit.
Nature's so low res now.
Mother Nature, why are y'all like?
Needs a remake.
It's us. Where's fucking Mother Nature Rebirth, bro?
Yeah, no, Last of Us won it, and I think that is so well deserved.
It deserves it because, like, just Pedro Pascal. Just what a babe, man. What
Our
a
man
babe.
Pedro, but it was so well done. They stayed to the story really well. Granted, a couple of little splits here and there.
Yeah.
You can't hate them for it. It is what it is. It was
visceral.
good.
It was emotional.
Yeah.
It was
Brilliant.
exciting, and
yeah.
oh,
I'm gutted that it's not become its own thing. You know what I mean?
what, like I was like a little spin-off series.
I'm
kind of
genuinely
thing. Yeah.
gutted. You don't get to see like the stories in between. You know, like maybe some of the cutscenes and the flashbacks. And
Yeah,
I
that's
want
what-
more of that
I
world
do.
now.
Yeah.
I do. Like the episode where it was I can't remember his bloody name now, but
Oh, the guys who own the compound.
yeah, the gay couple.
Yeah.
That had my heart.
Yeah.
Pulled,
Strawberries.
bro.
Yeah, that was fucking so.
Oh, I was
That was
weeping, man.
Difficult watch that.
I was weeping. That was so heartfelt and good.
Was.
Boys, we've just ticked over an hour. Are there any other topics you want to talk about from the Game Awards? Or do we want to just list off a few games
think-
that we're excited for?
I think we go into the excitement.
Yeah.
You good with that?
What into what we're excited for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, you started that. Do you want to start this round as well?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
All right. So, my most hyped game. Shut the fuck up,
Go on.
children.
That's not a game.
Scratch that. Scratch it. No.
Exposed. FBI, open up.
Oh, fucking hell.
What are you excited for, James?
Monster Hunter Wild.
Monster Hunter Wild, bro.
Monster Hunter Wild,
brother.
Monster Hunter Wild.
Announced at the Game Awards.
Announced at the Game Awards. Granted, 2025 release, which does suck, but I don't care because it means they've got an extra year to make that spicy. I cannot fucking wait.
Mate.
Rathalos is still in it.
Of course.
Gotta love that.
Give me my Kutku.
But exactly, where's the
Where
Kutku?
that Kutku at though?
For people who know the games and have played the games all the way through, gonna fucking.
It.
Where's the Kutku at? I hope they put it in there for fan
Same.
service, just so
Same.
it's there.
And yes, Kuza, please
Yeah.
cross-platform, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am still yet to play a Monster Hunter game.
Brother.
But considering how buzzing you are about it, I think I genuinely will make it a thing to play it.
You love stylistic hack and slash.
Absolutely.
You get that in Monster Hunter,
That is Monster Hunter.
so you'd love it. It's all
What's
like
what's the most recent?
the most recent is Rise.
Rise.
But if you want a more traditional,
World was pretty good.
World's not very traditional though. Probably don't want traditional because the traditional
Yeah.
games are very hard to get into these days.
Is Rise
Rise
hack
is
and
new.
slash proper?
Yeah, they're all the same kind of template, but
Okay.
Rise is really good.
I do want to play it. It's definitely one I've always kind of. It's been one of them. It's like I've got a game I want to choose to play, and I'm like going through a few I want to buy. And Monster Hunter's kind of always been there.
Yeah.
Like, but I never end up buying it. And I'm like, oh,
Mate,
I
so-
need to finish it still.
Yeah. I mean,
Rise.
I got Rise, then I got Sunbreak, and I've been absolutely smashing it. I've taken a break because I put way too much time into it. But Rise was... So you had World, which was a totally different experience. And then Rise went back to the classics of... Because World was so much more about multiplayer and open space. And it
Yeah.
was a lot... It felt almost MMO-like. It was close to being MMO. Just... I don't think it quite hit the nail. Rise went back to the older school games, and then Wilds is set to be what World couldn't achieve.
oh,
So it's going to be World, but it's going to be World with more, and I cannot
Yeah.
fucking
Because
wait.
World, like you say, was so close to being also. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people praise it as like the best in the franchise, but I think the new Monster Hunter
Yeah.
will really give us what we want. I'm
Yeah.
hoping for fully, if not hub, and then a fully open world.
Yeah.
Where we can fast travel to little bits, but still kind of move between the zones without
Yeah.
loading screens, kind of thing. That'll be sick.
Yeah. I mean, they already cut back on the loading screens between
They
worlds
have, yeah.
already. That's one of the biggest things that they've done.
If you started playing on Worlds, you will not know the pain of playing
Yeah.
on a PSP with one of the originals and waiting 30 seconds between. Yeah, because each zone was blocked off by a
Yeah.
loading screen. It was
Yeah.
pain, wasn't it,
God.
bro?
Yeah. So your monster would walk to the next zone. You'd run in. You'd go through your loading screen, and then the monster would decide, actually, I want to be back in
Yeah.
that zone. And you'd watch the tail end of it, just as your loading screen
Yeah.
goes back up. The tail end's gone
Yeah,
back. You're like,
shit.
oh, for
Oh.
fuck's sake.
that's annoying.
But
But,
yeah.
yeah.
That is by far my most hyped game. The guys who made Ori are bringing out a game. A
Yes,
new
they
game.
are, they are, yeah.
Not connected to Ori at all.
Completely
Ori's
new IP.
settled and done. It's a new IP.
I
Which,
did both the Oris, and they're fucking
So
class.
good.
I need to beat them still. I need
I
to play them.
finished Will of the Wisps this year.
Oh, nice. dude.
Early this year. Yeah.
so good. Such an amazing game. But yeah, so they have now, which I'm glad, because I'd be a bit sad, honestly, if they tried to make another Ori, because the way Will of the Wisps ends, you're like,
Yeah,
fine.
it's very nice the way
Yeah.
it ends. So yeah, you don't want to do it.
I was heartbroken to see it end, but it was where
Oh,
it needed
yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
That's good.
they're bringing out a new game, and I can't find the name of it. I've totally forgotten.
No worries. But
Um,
we are excited for that.
it's going to be sick.
Lovely job, Lee.
But I'd say they're my main. You've got, obviously,
Sorry, bro.
Fable.
Don't
Fable 4. You're getting more and more videos about that. I am still wondering if it's actually going to come out, to be
It
completely
has to
honest.
now because Richard Ayoade has voiced the narration for that
Yeah.
trailer, so it has to happen now.
Great
Yeah, when they
person.
played the book.
I love Richard Ayoade. What a guy.
So that's going to be huge. The guys from No Man's Sky are also
Yeah.
Yes. What was it called again? Light No Flame, Light No Fire.
Light No Fire. It's a dragon riding.
Yeah, it looks
That-
really
Practically No
good.
Man's Sky.
Yeah,
It looks brilliant.
What's ace about it is because No Man's Sky is historically one of the best Rise from the Ashes games that
Yeah.
we've seen
yeah.
ever, I think. And they already have the backbone, that template now. So to make that new game, I feel like it'll be a much stronger launch.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
they
yeah.
know what they're doing now.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. Yeah.
well, I mean, to be fair, they got fucked over by Sony.
Mm.
Well, that's why No Man's Sky went to shit, is because Sony screwed them over.
Yeah.
But
Somebody screws people over. What?
say what?
Whoa!
But yeah, I'm
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2 didn't go with it. I love this guy. We're keeping you here.
Thanks. I might stay here today.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'd be good.
Yeah. They're like my most excited games.
Sick. Love it. Dan, what are you excited for?
Next year's good
Big
year
man.
for me, I think. So I grew up playing Prince of Persia
Mm-hmm.
on PS2.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia Sands
Sounds
of
of
Time.
Time, great game.
Fucking class, playing it with my dad.
Yeah.
Chilling, just slashing fucking sand demons, whatever they fucking were. Brilliant. I was like 10. But there's a new game, The Lost Crown, that's coming out on all platforms, I believe. But I'm probably going to get it on Switch because it's a Metroidvania.
Yeah.
So the Metroidvania-esque side scroller, the combat hack and slash, brilliant, looks fantastic. The actual art style is really nice as well. It's
does
kind
it, yeah.
of because I remember playing a Prince of Persia game that was semi-cartoony. I think PS3.
The one on PS3. Yeah.
That one I played and finished, but I didn't necessarily like it that much. It was a bit kiddie.
It was
for me.
very mid.
Yeah.
A lot of people were a bit mixed on it.
Yeah, I was because it going from the first two Prince of Persia games that were very adult.
Yes.
You know, they were very God of War to me,
Yeah, totally.
whereas this one was normal Prince of Persia in PS3 was really kiddie, bit more accessible to younger ages. Whereas this one is kind of similar to that style, but I think it's got bits of both
Okay.
in there. It's kind of got the kind of God of War style finishers.
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
So the actual combat itself, you can kind of got you've got the zoom in kind of
Very
finishes.
stylistic.
Yeah,
That's
stylistic,
cool.
very
That's cool.
very combat-y.
That's cool.
So that I'm excited for because I struggle. I go months without playing my Switch because I struggle to find games other than Zelda to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I played Tears of the Kingdom, right? Everything about that game was great, but I didn't like the building. The building and adding things together and putting things like making a little car.
Some of the shit people make is mental.
It's crazy, but I don't like that type
Yeah.
of thing. I'd rather it just be I'd rather it just be go and do a quest, loot that area, and then build up yourself. Go and do the puzzles and the shrines and that the way the first one was.
Yeah.
I'd rather it just be like that.
Yeah.
So the second one I'm struggling with to you got to go into a cave and make this car together and then put a fan on it and hit it. Like for me,
It's it.
yeah, nah, not for me. So that's the only game I really play.
Yeah.
I need to play all the Crash Bandicoots on Switch. I will be doing. But that's one game I'm excited for, especially coming out on Switch. A couple more. I mean, obviously we are Souls fans. There's a new Black Myth Wukong coming out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
When the trailer dropped for that was
Fucking looks. It's very Sekiro,
Yes.
yeah.
right? Again, I've
Is it
never
the same
played.
guys?
No,
I don't think so. But the actual style of it, the actual style of the gameplay, the fighting, everything.
Yeah.
Style of the enemies is very Sekiro, which I have not played Sekiro because I've just not got round to playing it. but it's on my list to play.
It's good.
Apparently, it's fantastic,
It's really
but it's
good.
really hard.
It's very hard.
Very
it's
hard.
easier and harder than a normal Souls game in some ways.
Right.
Because like the parry system, you feel like you've got more defensibility
Yeah.
and not just your iframes, but it's so tight. Some of the,
Oh,
parry
I
attacks.
like that though. That
Yeah.
gives me Devil May Cry. That.
Yeah,
You know,
it's very. If you get good at doing this, you deserve to not get hit.
yeah. Which I like that. It's like dodging.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls, the iframes are dodging are fucking small sometimes.
Yeah,
aren't
right,
they? So,
ridiculous.
yeah, with that again, it's obviously it's based on Chinese mythology.
Mhm.
So there's you can imagine some of the beasts you're going to go against are grotesque, and it's got a lot behind it for me that I'd really enjoy playing that. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, I know I need to play more Souls-like games because of how much I loved Elden Ring. I need to put the time in to play the Dark Souls games.
You need to play Dark Souls 3, bro.
I know.
You need to actually not quit.
I quit after an hour. An hour. I was still on the wall.
Dark Souls 3 is so good.
I was still on the wall.
Anything else?
Yeah.
What are you excited for? Lay it on me.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Yes.
Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Hellblade was massive, wasn't it? Huge game.
Yeah.
It was quite a short game, but it didn't need to be long because it was very narrative.
Yeah.
The way it was,
Very
was very
atmospheric.
atmospheric. Yeah, you very much had to listen to and really get into the story of it. Fantastic, really enjoy. Can't wait for that one because I know that's going to be probably a day release for me.
Okay.
Well, the studio has obviously been acquired by Microsoft since then, by Xbox.
Yeah.
So, if anything, they've got
It'll be
more money to make
I
it
can imagine
better.
it'll be Game Pass then, won't it? It'll be a Game
We'll
Pass.
go to Game Pass, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's Team Ninja, isn't it? That did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's last one. The last one I've got is Avowed. So Avowed was very popular a couple of years ago from one of the trailers it dropped, which was essentially you're a guy. It just shows off a lot of magic that you can do. It gives me a lot of Skyrim. People are obviously waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 to come out, which is fair enough because to follow on from Skyrim, you're gonna have to have a good game to follow that, and people are still playing Skyrim to the day, right?
Yeah.
So this Avowed is coming out next year. Is very, from what I saw from the trailer, you've got a lot of enemies, a lot of different enemies, big and small. You've got a lot of open space. You've got cave systems. You've got a lot of outdoor. You've got a lot of open world, and from what I can see from the spells and the weapons you can use, there's a lot of builds. There's a lot of ways you can go with what you can do. To kind of build a character. So for me, Avowed looks really good because I fucking love anything fantasy in that sense, magic and dragons, everything. So if that's the case, then I'm going to definitely again another day release by I'll probably end up going for. Maybe make a video on it.
Oh,
because that's probably out of this list the one I'm most excited for.
Your most anticipated is Avowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm going to check it out because I remember the name.
Yeah.
But I can't quite remember the trailer.
Yeah.
Was it a trailer? Or a gameplay trailer?
It was a bit of both. It's got gameplay in it.
I'll give it a watch because I remember the name. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's not a full gameplay trailer.
Right. Okay.
You might be able to go and find some gameplay if there has been any released since, but a lot of the hard hit trailer that was released, you can see what the combat is, and it looked good. So I'm excited for that because I can't go back to Skyrim. It's a bit old.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. For me, Skyrim was a pump and dump game. I beat it once, put like 100 hours into it.
Same as me.
And every time I tried to play it since, I'm just like,
same as me. It's like that's Fallout games for me as well. It's like I won't play Fallout again.
Yeah, like Fallout 3, I bashed out the DLC one time, and I was like, perfect, I'm good.
Yeah. Same with 3, 4, and New Vegas. And then didn't play the rest. That 76 can do one.
So you're gassed for something to kind of fill that void.
Yeah, for that RPG.
Yeah.
First person
world
RPG.
exploration, very heavy fantasy.
Loads of side quests.
Yeah.
I give me that all day.
I'm with you.
Blacksmithing, building up all them different kind of skill trees.
Yeah.
Give me that. That's what I want.
Buzzing. Nice. Lovely job, Lee.
What about you, Ben?
I mean,
So, I'm going to stop with a very quick one because I was just, you might have seen me on my phone while Dan was talking. I had to Google the release date because I couldn't remember if this had a release date. And it's also not a new game, it's a remake.
Of course!
But I'm very excited because it's one of my favourite games of all time, and that's Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is a full remake of Metal Gear Snake Eater from the PSP.
oh, okay.
and that is one of my most played games of all time.
Mhm.
I love that game. What a game! And we've had some gameplay footage and a trailer,
Yep.
and it's all so good looking. It looks sick. I'm not going to go into it too much because it's a remake, but very much excited for that. In terms of new releases, one that I'm super hyped for that finally has a solid release date is Space Marine 2.
Yes.
Warhammer
yes.
40k Space Marine 2 has been one of my most anticipated games since Space Marine 1 came out.
Have you seen
Like,
the
for
AI
real.
TikToks of the I'm still standing? And it's just a clip of the Space Marine 2 trailer. It's just fucking...
I mean, that's the one with the blue suit, the Warhammer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Captain Titus
We've
in his
watched
armor.
the trailer for that, haven't we?
We watched the
Yeah.
trailer. I
video.
streamed a full playthrough of the first one.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Was
did.
it just before we started the podcast?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Just before we
Last thing we
started
did.
Build.Calcom. And, mate, I love that game with a passion.
Mhm.
I love the Warhammer universe. I love Warhammer. And I can't wait to just slay some nids, man.
Dude,
Tyranids are cool and scary, and I can't wait to just hack at them with a
buggy
chainsaw.
boys are getting cut up.
So that's way up there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's a solid multiplayer to go along with it, because the multiplayer for the first one was banging.
It was.
Absolutely banging. I have put Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on
Of
there.
course.
Because I'm so excited to finish that story.
Fair
There's going to be another game after Rebirth. I think it's 3 parts that they're doing it in.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. I can't wait for that. Obviously, we've just spoken about that,
Mm.
Phil. And I don't want to say one more. I'm going to say... Oh,
There's quite a lot. I've been
There's
having
loads.
another scroll.
there's loads.
We've not even spoken about GTA, but
Who does?
That's 2025, though.
yeah, and
we can talk about it next
To be
year.
fair,
Yeah.
though, GTA 6, I will probably pick it up.
I'll
I
probably get
never
it.
finished GTA 5, but I will, because GTA 5 is coming to PlayStation Plus
yeah,
on the 19th of December. So
I feel like I'm gonna get it just because I've got
Yeah.
all of the other ones. You know what I mean?
yeah, I get what you mean.
Just it's something I've always done, so I'll probably just still do it. I can't say I'm like overly gassed for it, but
Mm.
it's hard now. I think to
I know
get
what you
overly
mean.
gassed for games.
I know what
Because
you
most of them
mean.
come out just fucked.
Especially ones which have 10 games in the series so far.
Yeah.
It's like, is this going to be a more GTA 5, or is it going to be worse, better? Or...
I'm hoping. I've not seen anything for it. I'm hoping that
What
it's.
for GTA?
It's just a trailer. There's
Oh.
no gameplay yet. It's just a announcement trailer. It's coming out in
Good.
2025.
I
Well,
hope that it's a
every-
totally new location.
It is
It's
Vice
Vice
City.
City.
That's not a new location though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
Vice City was one of the best games.
it was, and it was very small. Vice City was really small. Like back in the day, you think, oh, it was massive. It's tiny.
Yeah.
So, like when you think about it being fucking, it's bigger than the current GTA 5 map. So, you know, when you look at what they are actually bringing, it's fucking huge.
It's huge.
And people are saying that everything that you've seen on the trailer is gameplay. It's not. It's not been made for cinematic.
Yeah,
version.
yeah,
It's
it's a
not like
gameplay
an in-render trailer.
Yeah,
it's
actually in game. So
Okay.
you know that gives me hope as well, because they are actually improving after
Yeah.
the 10
Yeah.
years, obviously, or 12 years. Since when
Well,
it
they've got
came
enough money to make it better anyway.
But
For all these 10
Yeah,
years.
but who knows? By that time, I might have a PlayStation 5 to actually be able to play it, because it's not coming out on PC on launch.
No, it's not.
No, because
No.
apparently one of the devs has come out and said we don't have the resources to bring it out on PC.
Lies. You've got billions, bro.
I know. Well, they've spent billions on it.
True.
So it's just one of them. I think it's going to be just going to be another 10 years of GTA after
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
then which is great because GTA 5 there's still hundreds of thousands of people playing it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Although remember, guys, because when the PS6 comes out and the Xbox 2, there will be fucking remakes of GTA 6 on there. Don't buy it.
No.
Because if you buy it, they won't release 7 sooner.
Exactly.
true.
Stop buying the same game. Just wait.
Are you telling people not to buy? Okay.
GTA 6? They could buy it.
Remake.
That's no. That's not a remake. GTA 5 has had the same game
Yeah.
4 times.
Since
They've not had a
three.
remake.
Since PS3.
It was
Yeah.
PS4.
Same as
Well,
Skyrim.
PS3 came out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, 2013, mate.
Yeah, that and Skyrim were the same.
Mm.
No, it's ridiculous.
You do have a fair point though. The more times you buy the same game again, the less you like.
Yeah,
you
they're
are.
still
company,
making
the
loads of
company
money on
aren't
it.
inclined to make a new one because people are pumping money into the old one
Yeah.
still.
It's like Spider-Man. Just
Hey, it's-
don't make another.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Ridiculous. Anyway, my
Sorry, your last one.
final excited game they have finally announced, after years, decades, a new Blade game.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Boys, oh my god. Blade is one of the most underappreciated Marvel characters at this point.
Yeah.
Because Wesley Snipes ruined
Wesley
him.
Snipes ruined
Fuck
it.
you, Wesley Snipes.
And so did Ryan Reynolds, I think.
And
the
Ryan
last
Reynolds.
one. It's great. It's great as a person as he is. He adds too much sarcasm to a film that's sometimes just not needed.
But Blade 2 on the PS2 was one of my most goated
Yeah.
games in my childhood. It was sick.
Are they going back to that then?
I don't know. We've just seen it out of a release trailer.
Okay.
And it's being developed by Arcane Studios, the guys that did Dishonored.
Oh,
So,
fucking
It's
stellar.
going to
then.
be,
Brilliant.
I'd imagine then, if you maybe first person with like that same kind of
Yeah,
fluidity
yeah.
and movement,
I'd like
because
that.
obviously
Yeah.
you know he's a vampire.
But
Blade,
then again,
so-
a lot of Marvel is not. Marvel games are very third person.
They are.
aren't
They are.
always.
But we'll see. I
We'll
suppose.
see.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited for
It'd be
that.
nice to see a first person.
Yeah.
Especially if it's still
Yeah.
Dishonored.
And they are
Exactly.
an award-winning studio.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
when Dishonored came out, we would have been sat here saying, "And guess who won
Yeah,
Game of the
yeah.
Year?"
Totally.
So yeah, no, that's actually got such potential.
Yeah, I'm well excited.
So I don't play Marvel or superhero games. I don't
don't
watch the
really, no, I
films.
don't.
I'm not a very big Marvel or DC fan at all.
I can't say I am anymore.
No.
No.
But considering that the gas that they get,
Mm.
you know, got to be worth it. So I'd probably give Blade a go.
We'll see what our gameplay trailer reveals. But I was very excited from the little like 1 minute trailer we got
Yeah.
of it. It's really cool. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Next year's got a lot of decent things coming out.
Yes.
I'm always the skeptic and always the cynic, so
You are.
I'm waiting for things to go wrong, and I'm waiting to hear the long list of bugs and issues that all these games can have on launch.
And whether or not you're wrong or right.
Yeah, but I'm hopeful because the titles themselves are at least something to get excited
Yes.
for.
And expect coverage on most of these
Yes.
on the channel.
So obviously we've been saying this near the end of every episode anyway, but next year you are going to see. I mean, we are still doing we've pretty much got everything for the improvements. There's still a couple of little things here and there, but now we're in the planning stage of actually deciding kind of what it is we're doing,
Full
regular,
implementation,
actually
yeah.
getting things down. And so you guys are in for one hell of a treat going into next
So
year.
what you see here is going to be a hell of a lot different come January.
He's
Yeah.
not going to be here. He's going to be too busy playing remakes. So we're going to get a remake of Ben. That's what we're going to do. Going to get the remaster.
Just get me fully molded out of plasticine.
Yeah. Just me and Ben, just me and James making him,
Yeah.
painting him.
Yeah.
But no, this everything you see now is going to completely change. Everything from the green screen, everything from everything,
Just
Everything.
Everything.
So-
Even us, all of us, actually.
All
I
of
might
us.
get changed.
Matt,
He's
two
the one
Get out of the hoodie and
We've
jeans.
worn these same clothes all year.
I have.
these two might wear something different.
Oh yeah, we're matching.
Just because we rep the brand.
Yeah, and you don't.
I just
Pussy-o.
what a gimp I am because I'm upper clothes.
Look at you with your individuality.
No, we're fucking well excited.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
episode 20 is going to be the ultimate episode.
Yep.
It's going to be the last episode of season 1 of the GLHF podcast.
Sometime between Christmas and New Year, we're thinking.
Yeah, so it's going to be wiener touches. We're going. It's going to be between Christmas and New Year. We'll probably have a chill, have a drink, won't we?
Yeah,
yeah,
We'll,
be
you know,
good.
we'll have
Be
some
good.
food. The next episode, we're going to be making a Christmas dinner tier list. And we're going to be talking all about fantastic Christmas foods, and we're going to slander each other on our choices of how to build a proper Christmas dinner.
Absolutely.
We'll do all 3 courses, and we'll bring some Christmas snacks. We'll have a drink. We'll have a chill, and it's going to be a brilliant time
Yeah,
it's gonna
to
be
finish,
good.
isn't it? The
I'm
end of the
really
year.
excited.
So we're going to leave season 1 as a blast.
Big house,
Yeah.
big house. You won't want to miss that one. If there's anything that you've enjoyed this year, anything you've enjoyed playing, anything you're looking forward to next year, any disagreements you've had with the Game Awards winners, let us know. You know,
Yeah.
this will be on YouTube, so comment down below. Tell us in the Discord, at us on Twitter. You know, let us know at GLHF Podcast. Just let us know. We love hearing your thoughts on the topics we decide to talk
Get
about.
involved.
Get involved
And if you are watching on YouTube, comment it down below.
Yeah.
and lick and
Sure you do.
subscribe.
Lit.
Subscribe,
Subscribe it.
because YouTube is going to get very busy
Tell your
next
dad
year.
about it. What
So
was
your
it?
dad do,
Yeah.
let your dad deal with it.
You melt my brain sometimes. But we've had an absolute blast today. We
We
love
have.
talking about games. Obviously, we're very passionate about it. We'll catch you sometime.
Between Christmas and-
next week, won't it?
What
Week
for?
The next episode.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
ne-
no,
well, not
couple-
the,
because
not this
we-
coming week, the week after.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No doubt, if you are in the Discord, we will be doing hobby nights.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
join us, where we'll probably see if we can get some streams out before Christmas.
Yeah, there'll still be streams.
Still play some games and stuff with
Yeah.
us. So join the Discord, ! Discord or socials, get in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
so you can join us and read all behind the scenes things.
Beautiful things. And absolutely one last thing as well. If you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple or Google or whatever, please don't forget to leave the podcast a big old 5 stars because it helps us massively for our
It does.
audio-based viewers. I would love you very much for that. Thank
And
you.
if you think anyone would love listening to our podcast, whether you're at work or whether you're studying, whatever you're doing, please do recommend us to your friends and family because it really does appreciate it.
Just DM them it.
Just DM it.
An
Just,
unsolicited link to our podcast.
Share us to your ex.
yeah.
So maybe they can get a personality.
Hey, yo. Play King.
Stay toxic.
On that note, we love you very much. Thank you so much for a great episode, guys.
Thank you,
Love
guys.
you.
See you next time.
Bye.